Mindset Over Bullshit is a self-help podcast published by Kendrick Avant and designed to help people see their value through the power of gratitude journaling.
What you gonna do with this?
2, 4, 6, 8. Let's drink and smoke and celebrate.
Yo, Wednesday, November 22nd is Drinksgiving. That's the day before Thanksgiving. You do all your drinking, you get fucked up. That way, on Thanksgiving, you stay sober, communicate with family, hang out with friends, don't burn up the food, do all that good shit. But today, get your drink on.
Whoa, look!
That ain't no bird.
Damn sure can't be a plane.
It's the little homie in a wheelchair sharing secrets Maine.
So the tip for my multiple sclerosis warriors: get yourself a weighted blanket. Mine weighs about 5 pounds, and that is huge when it comes to the tremors, the shakes. Laying that blanket on my legs helps slow down some of those spasms and tremors in my legs. Yeah, that weighted blanket is worth it. Shout out to my son for grabbing it for me.
King's news is the news story so interesting that I stopped scrolling through my phone. I actually read the article.
King's news. The story is so hot it made me stop scrolling through my phone, and I actually had to read the story. And out in Georgia, a restaurant decides to start charging parents an extra $40 if their kids are loud. Damn, $40 if your kids are too loud. And of course, they are not telling parents who are sitting there with their kids. You just leave the restaurant and you find out there's an extra charge on your account. There's an extra charge on your bill, and it's because your kids are too loud. So right away, parents are tripping. They are fighting this thing back. And as we go through this, I'm going to let you know this. I do support parents being charged because their kids are too unruly. You know you cannot stand it when you are trying to enjoy your meal, and then right there, a few tables down, there's a kid getting up. There's a kid walking towards your plate. There's a kid pointing, "Hi, what are you eating?" at your plate. The parent has no idea what to do, and you thinking to yourself, beat their ass. Do something. Punish them. Take their phone away. Something. That's the King's news. This shit had me tripping.
The MS Diary is a daily vlog about my personal shit.
MS Diary for Wednesday, November 22nd. I want to keep the good times rolling, keep the good things going. So let me give y'all more good news. I told you all I go to the bathroom like every hour to 2 hours when I'm asleep. I will actually wake up. I gotta get out the bed, crawl to the wheelchair, get into the wheelchair, to the bathroom, out the wheelchair, crawl to the toilet, on the toilet, off the toilet, crawl back to the wheelchair, drive back to the bed, and then I go through all this shit to get in the bed. Now the good news is that I have figured out that when I'm awake, I am not going to the bathroom every 2 hours like I used to. A lot of times when I'm awake, I can hold off on the bathroom for longer than 2 hours. It's just that when I do, I better get there quick. I cannot try to take any extra time at all. And that is a huge thing. That's like an advantage. That is definitely a bonus, a plus to my day. That I don't have to go to the bathroom every single 2 hours when I'm awake. That's what I'm happy about. I'm proud about. That's what I'm rocking and rolling with today.
Your professor, are there any quotes that still motivate you?
So the quote for wheelchair users comes right out of my gratitude journal for wheelchair users today. Today's number 32 I'm looking at in the gratitude journal. Louise Hay, you've been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens with that. That is some gangster ass shit right there for wheelchair users. Because the one thing we know we all do, no matter what we have, whether it's fibromyalgia, multiple sclerosis, maybe you're born with a condition, in an injury, whatever it is that puts you in a wheelchair, the one thing we have in common is that we will talk bad about ourselves. We think we can't drive the kids any place, so that affects our parenting. We think because we don't make the money that we used to make or the money that we could make because of our disabilities, we fault that for the reason why we're arguing with our spouse or our loved ones. We think that's the reason why they think less of us. We always have some negative shit going on because of our disabilities and our limitations. But if you try proving of yourself, when it comes with the kids, sure you can't drive them somewhere, but at least now you are always available to answer their calls, to answer their texts. And if somebody needs to be picked up, at least you are the one who can coordinate that. When it comes to being with the loved ones, being with a spouse or a loved one, making the money that you used to be able to make. What about now? You can't make the money you used to make, but you are the one who can manage things. You are the one who can do something a little extra and make the ends meet. Maybe you even find a way for the bills to get paid by using some type of nonprofit or something. And all that is because of you. All that opens up your mind and your intelligence, and all that opens up the options that you can do going forward. Try proving of yourself. Try liking what you can do. And let's see how that impacts the way you feel and how things are going.
They got this filter giving us our mental and physical age, and of course I am. What do you got, TikTok? Excuse me? Well, they got the mental age right.
Okay, so I got my 3 gratitude stories. Let me start with gratitude story number 1. I won the game of Uno last night. I needed to get that win to make up for me losing with my new dominoes that we played with last night too. That shit really hurt. My new dominoes I just got off Facebook, red and black. First time using them, I lost with my own dominoes. That hurt. But I won at Uno. So that made up for the loss with the new dominoes. I gambled, hit this 15, and I knew if my wife she was playing after me, I knew if she had a certain domino, game was over with. And she sat there and took her time looking like, I don't have it. And then came out and played that goddamn domino and won the game. Either way, playing that game took my mind off of how much my feet were hurting. That took my mind off of how little I've been sleeping. It distracted me from a lot of bullshit. It also woke my ass up and put me in a better mood. So shout out to playing board games, table games with the kids and the wife. Yes, I do in fact offer mindset over bullshit life coaching. It's one-on-one virtual meetings to improve your perspective through tools of self-care. It is hard as hell to bullshit somebody else in a wheelchair. Gratitude story number 2. So my wife got some new truck tires today, and I am grateful for that because my tires are bald as hell too on this damn wheelchair. Wow, I am constantly reminded of that she needs new tires, which is like a reminder, a tap on my head to be stressed out about something else going on. Been stressed about those doggone tires. Every time my tires struggle, I wrote in here, the floor was wet after showers, and I couldn't move, got stuck in the bathroom for a while. I was on the verge of tears. And all that reminded me, it made me think of, shit, it's raining outside. Golly, I'm glad she finally gets some tires on that car. Otherwise, she might be slipping and sliding on the damn roads the way I was slipping and sliding on the bathroom tile floor. I am happy. Let me see. I was able to support the purchase, and I'm happy she met somebody who might be a hustler and can help us with some housework. I design t-shirts for wheelchair users that are not afraid to be called wheelchair users. Gratitude story number 3. So randomly, my kid number 4, my daddy's girl, she found my Healing Multiple Sclerosis book. It's an actual book called Healing Multiple Sclerosis. That instantly brought memories of when I used to feel better. That brought a whole bunch of memories of how I used to do better without all the medications. Seeing that book brought all those memories flooding in. That made me feel better. Get points for that. And also, that made me start thinking, I can still be better with this. I can do some things with my diet, and by doing some things with my diet, I wrote in here, the diet tricks will help with the restroom issues. The diet tricks are going to help with reducing the stress that I've been feeling, and the diet tricks are sure going to help with all of the stomach pain, not just going back and forth to the restroom, but actual stomach pains. It is on. Shout out to her for finding that doggone book. A thousand thank yous for rocking with me on this latest episode of Mindset Over Bullshit. Remember, every single day, 9 a.m., not every day, but every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m., you can find me on TikTok doing the Gratitude Journal University. That's where I'm going to be showing you how to do yoga in real time, some yoga moves, some meditation moves, some breathing techniques. We'll talk about a few things. I could tell you a few stories about some things I have been through, let you know what your boy is like. But 1,000 thank y'all for rocking with me. And 9 a.m. on TikTok at Kendrick Avant. You can jump in at Gratitude Journal University. Wheelchair users. We can do yoga, meditation, all types of shit together. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy your Drinksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. And I will see you on Friday.